In her short political career, Ilhan Omar has juggled campaign finance violations, the defrauding of her immigration status, and engaging in an affair with a married white male on her staff. The very type of person Omar claims is the scourge of Western civilization.
Our country should be more fearful of white men across our country, because they are actually causing most of the deaths within this country.
She said that the pro-Israel lobby in the United States is pushing for allegiance to a foreign country. Now, this is the latest in an ongoing struggle between the Democratic leadership and a small number of freshman Democrats who've been vocal about pushing the party further to the left.
Representative Omar embodies a vile, hate-filled, anti-Semitic, anti-Israel bigotry. This is not a time for politics. This is a time for the Democratic leaders in this institution to do the right thing. They should remove her from the House Foreign Affairs Committee. They should stand up to her. They should stop empowering her disgusting hatred before it turns into horror.
Just when you thought this leader of the socialist left-leaning squad of the Democratic Party couldn't vilify herself any further, court documents from a trial in Florida have dropped jet fuel on that fire. The Jerusalem Post reported the claims came during testimony by Kuwaiti-born Canadian businessman Alan Bender, who was giving evidence in the trial of Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Thani. The Qatari emir's brother stands accused of ordering his American bodyguard to murder 2 people and of holding an American citizen hostage. His deposition, obtained by Al Arabia English, was authenticated by the attorney for the plaintiffs, according to the publication. The Washington Examiner reported Bender said Qatar's secretary to the Emir for Security Affairs, Mohammed bin Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Masnad, told him that the country recruited Ilhan Omar from even way before she thought about becoming a government official. They groomed her and arranged the foundation, the grounds, for her to get into politics way before she even showed interest. They convinced her. He alleged that Omar cooperated with Qatar's request and received cash payments. He also claimed that she used her position in the House of Representatives to access sensitive information, which she relayed to Qatar and through them, Iran. According to the deposition, Bender further told the court that Omar actively recruited other politicians on behalf of the nation. If it wasn't for our cash, Ilhan Omar would be just another black Somali refugee in America collecting welfare and serving tables on weekends, he claimed, the officials told him. Omar has predictably denied the allegations as her office responded, saying, since the day she was elected, Saudi Arabian trolls and mouthpieces have targeted Omar with misinformation and conspiracy theories. The latest outlandishly absurd story from a Saudi-funded media outlet is, of course, false and only the latest in that trend.
The thing that was interesting in the class was every time the professor said Al-Qaeda, he sort of like his shoulders went up, and
he's in command here.
Al-Qaeda, Hezbollah.
He's an expert.
You don't say America with an intensity. You don't say England with an intensity. You don't say the army with an intensity.
Qaeda.
But you say these names because you want that word to carry weight. I am not part of Al-Shabaab. I do not
totally surprised.
I do not participate
You are a
in
Shabab.
their...
Well, Shabab is young,
It's
isn't
young.
it?
Unfortunately for Omar, she has already cast herself in this role. She's done everything in her power to present economy-crippling Green New Deal socialism. Her latest proposal, $1 trillion for affordable housing, which in the hands of the liberal left would be used to wreak havoc on what little property rights Americans have left. Ilhan Omar is at war with the American dream. This is why Omar is the perfect candidate for these allegations, tying her to Qatar, the Club Med of Terror, and Iran.
Special thanks to Representative Omar of Minnesota. Oh, I forgot. She doesn't like Israel. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Those sarcastic comments from President Trump about Democratic Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar in front of a conservative Jewish group on Saturday came less than a day after a New York man was charged with threatening her life.
It's not the propaganda-vomiting narrative that she is a Muslim Somalian woman victim. She is a member of Congress, a potential national security threat. John Bound reporting.